Hello, and welcome to Bearing in Mind Beer Reviews. From today, we're going to take a look at a series of beers from a brewery which has been around since 2015, but which I've never had the pleasure of sampling. And that is a brewery called DevilCraft, and they are located in Tokyo. And they were founded actually in 2011. Apparently they had been in planning stage for a long time, and there are three main founders who are all foreign residents of Tokyo. And one of their points was brew pubs or pubs in Tokyo didn't really seem to have a kind of a real sense of food character for their pubs, and DevilCraft decided that they would be doing pizza, and more specifically Chicago-style pizza, as their kind of signature food for their pubs. They founded in 2011 and were slowly working their way up. They got their license to brew in 2015, and they began right away from that point, and now have 4 locations in Tokyo, 4 places where you can get their Chicago-style pizza and their range of beers as well. So there are 3 foreign residents, and they kind of focus on different aspects. One, I think 2 of them, or maybe all 3, were home brewers. One certainly became the main brewer, and another focuses on the equipment. He was an engineer. And the third seems to focus on process and yeast and things like that. And right out of the gate, they made a big splash. They won a gold medal at the World Beer Cup with their very first entry ever. And that was for a British-style Imperial Stout, so pretty impressive. They've also won at Japan Brewers Cup. In 2019, they won the silver medal for their IPA. So they have a good reputation in Japan. They don't seem to get around as much. I think they focus mostly on supplying their pubs in Tokyo and maybe a few other places. I can't recall ever seeing them on tap in the Kansai region of Japan, Osaka area. I'm sure they have been, but I just have never seen it. In any case, so recently I purchased a set from them, actually 2 sets, and got a nice glass, signature glass from them, DevilCraft glass, 200 milliliters. They had a choice of 200 or 300 milliliters, and I probably should have gotten the 300 one, but it had a kind of long stem, and I wanted something with a shorter stem. In any case, so we're going to take a look at 10 different beers from them in this series, and I hope you will stay tuned for all of them, okay? And we are now at the last of the DevilCraft beers, the last of 8 DevilCraft beers that we will look at in this series. And it is the biggest one. It is an Imperial Stout at 12%. It's called DevilCraft Midnight Seduction. And as you see, it's an Imperial Stout, 12%, quite a monster of a beer. And I have been reviewing DevilCraft beers in the set of 8 that I got, and this is the highest alcohol, the biggest one, so it is last. On Rate Beer, this one has a rating, just one rating, 3.6, someone rated it at, and on tap there were 38 ratings when I last checked, and the ratings were at 3.84 out of 5, so we'll see. So, DevilCraft, again, is this brewery in Tokyo that has 4 Chicago-style pizza restaurants and tap beers at all locations, different menus at all locations. You can check them out online and see what they have. If you live in Tokyo, you can go visit them. And I have never been to DevilCraft. I don't really know a lot about them. But they seem to have made quite a splash, certainly in the Tokyo area. And I'm looking forward to this one. Imperial Stouts are a wonderful style. You gotta take them slow, and because they can kind of burn away your palate with their intensity. But let's give this one a go, shall we? Again, this is called Midnight Seduction by DevilCraft. And in fact, when DevilCraft first came out, they won a gold medal for their Imperial Stout and at the World Beer Cup. Let's give this one a go. Ooh, it's thick. Okay. Okay, this is pitch brown with a very, very dark tan head. And you can see the carbonation in the initial pour out. It's getting a little hazy right now. And let's turn it around. I doubt we'll see anything through this whatsoever. No. So no light is penetrating at all. Okay, so it certainly looks the part. And let's give it a go for aroma. Okay. First note is some coffee, and then very deep chocolate, deep dark chocolate, bitter chocolate, and some alcohol fumes are coming up. So it smells the part for sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is pleasant, creamy, a little bit oily, nice chocolate throughout. Bitterness picks up in mid-palate and then just flows right along through the final stage into the finish. A little bit of saltiness or some umami sort of feature. It's lightly phenolic. Yeah. A little bit, you know, phenolic refers to kind of burnt quality, which can be good or bad. In bad case, it's like smells like Band-Aids or burnt rubber. In a good case, and I think this is a good case here, it adds a little extra dimension to the aroma and to the flavor. So like a pleasant sort of roastiness. There's a little bit, yeah, there's some saltiness in the background too, something like umami. Very slick, very oily. I mean, you'd almost say the body is light, but it's really not. It's just the slickness and oiliness of it. So it doesn't go down quite like thick syrup or anything, but it's very smooth going down, and this is very nice. I think they did a wonderful job with this one. The ratings 3.6, 3.8, I think is probably too low for this. Alcohol level's a little bit high. This is a high end, kind of getting towards the high end for an Imperial Stout, but I mean, you could probably go to 15 or something. I mean, people do, you know, or 18 or something like that, crazy, but this is pretty good level for that, for the style. Lightly warming. Mm-hmm. Yeah, very nice, very pleasant. This is one you should definitely try. It's called DevilCraft Midnight Seduction, an Imperial Stout at 12%. Go online and see what they have for sale. If you see a bottle of this, you might want to try it. In fact, I think you should. I highly recommend this one. We're at the end of our DevilCraft beer series, 8 beers, and I'm glad I tried them. I've heard about them over the years, over the past 5 years or so, but never had a chance to give them a go, and I have the series of 8. So if you're interested in learning more, go back. I have a playlist for DevilCraft beers, as I do for all the different brands that I different breweries that I review. So check out all 8 DevilCraft YouTube reviews if you're interested. Okay, and go visit them when you're in Tokyo at their 4 restaurants, and visit them online too and buy some of their beer. Give them a go. Hope you're doing well. Hope the summertime is good for you. Coronavirus is increasing in some places. It's somewhat increasing here in Japan, and it looks like travel is supposedly improving, but I won't be going anywhere for a while. I'll be here and making more videos for you. Take care. Bye-bye.